When women truly like you, their behavior often reveals subtle yet powerful signs, if you know what to look for. In this video, we'll uncover 4 psychological cues that women display when they're genuinely interested. By understanding these signs, not only can you build stronger connections, but you'll also deepen your perspective on human nature, all through the lens of Stoic wisdom. Let's explore how to navigate relationships with confidence and clarity. Sign 1. Positive body language. Sign 1. Positive body language. They say the body never lies in the quiet world of attraction. Body language often tells the story before words catch up. Have you ever caught her gaze lingering a little longer than expected, or noticed the way she subtly leans in when you speak, as if drawn by an invisible force? These aren't mere coincidences. They're her subconscious communicating volumes about her feelings. Let's start. Start with eye contact. Picture this: you're in a crowded room, conversations buzzing, yet your eyes meet hers across the space. There's a magnetic pull, a spark that feels almost palpable. You might think it's just a glance, but is it frequent and intentional? Eye contact is a cornerstone of attraction. It's her silent way of saying, "I see you and I want you to notice me." If her eyes linger, or she looks away shyly after you catch her, you're witnessing a dance as old as time itself, the dance of mutual curiosity. The eyes aren't the only clue. Look closer. How does she position herself around you? Does she unconsciously mirror your movements, aligning her posture with yours? This is no random behavior. It's her way of building rapport and signaling comfort. When someone mirrors your gestures, as it's an instinctive attempt to establish connection and harmony. Stoicism teaches us to observe these subtleties with a composed and discerning mind to be present, and you'll notice the nuances of her behavior that might otherwise slip by. Now, let's talk about proximity. Is she finding reasons to be physically closer to you? Perhaps she leans in when you speak, or her feet point towards you even in a group setting. These gestures might seem minor, but they're potent indicators of her desire to bridge the physical gap. And what about those light, seemingly casual touches? A brush of hand, a playful nudge. Each touch carries a message signaling her growing comfort and interest. You might wonder, am I reading too much into this? It's a valid question, but remember, the beauty of attraction lies in its subtlety. Her body language, when consistent, forms a narrative. It's up to you to read between the lines, without overanalyzing. Positive body language isn't just about attraction, it's about presence and authenticity. By noticing these signs, you're not only coding her feelings, but also practicing the Stoic art of living fully in the moment. Your awareness sharpens, and your interactions become more meaningful. Have you ever noticed these signs but brushed them off? What might happen if you started to trust your instincts and leaned into these moments? There's more to uncover, and we're just getting started. Stay tuned, because the next sign dives even deeper into how she shows her affection without uttering a word. Keep watching, and let's unravel this history together. Sign 2. Increased attention. Sign 2. Increased attention and engagement. Let's shift gears. Imagine this. You're sharing a story about your weekend, and she's hanging on to every word days later. She casually brings up a small detail you mentioned, maybe even one you'd forgotten. This isn't just polite conversation. It's her way of showing you that she's tuned in, genuinely interested and invested in your world. When someone likes you a lot, they'll go out of their way to stay updated on your life. They'll remember your hobbies, your favorite coffee order, even the random trivia you dropped in a late-night chat. Pay attention to how often she asks about your day, follows up on events you've shared, or uses social media to stay connected. Has she ever commented on your posts, liked your stories, or brought up something you've only casually mentioned online? These are deliberate acts of engagement, but here's the kicker. She's not just gathering information, she's using it as a bridge to get closer. I saw your photos from the hike. How was it? Or weren't you supposed to have that big meeting today? How did it go? These aren't generic questions. They're personal, thoughtful, and show that she's paying attention. Now, this might seem small, but think about it. In a world where distractions are endless, giving someone your undivided attention is a rare gift. Stoicism teaches us the value of presence, of truly engaging with the people and moments that matter when she invests her energy into understanding you. It's her way of saying, you're important to me. Let's not overlook the digital age's role in all this. Social media offers her a discreet way to keep tabs on your life without appearing overly forward. She might react to your posts or subtly weave what she's learned into your conversations. While some might dismiss these as superficial gestures, they're actually significant in today's hyper-connected world. Now, here's a question for you. Have you ever had someone surprise you with how much they remembered about your life? Did it make you feel seen and valued? That's the power of attention. And when she's consistently doing this, it's a clear sign she's drawn to you on a deeper level. But don't just take my word for it. What about you? Have you noticed someone staying updated on your life, making those thoughtful connections? I want to hear your stories. Drop a comment below and share your experiences. And if this resonates with you, let's keep the energy going. Hit that like button so we can dive even deeper into these powerful signs. Stay with me because we're about to explore another unmistakable clue. What happens when her feelings bubble up in ways even she can't fully control? It's time to uncover the truth behind nervous or excited behavior. Don't go anywhere. You won't want to miss this sign. 3. Nervous or excited. Sign 3. Nervous or excited. Behavior. Have you ever noticed her fumbling with her words, her cheeks slightly flushed, or her hands fidgeting when she's around you? Maybe she laughs a bit louder than usual, or seems unusually energetic. These subtle signs of nervousness or excitement are not just quirks. They're windows into her emotions, revealing what she might be too shy or unsure. Work correctly, attraction stirs something deep within us, often triggering a mix of anticipation and vulnerability. When she likes you, her body reacts before her mind can filter it. You might catch her tucking her hair behind her ear, adjusting her clothes, or tapping her fingers in rhythm with the conversation. These are unconscious ways she's channeling the energy of her feelings. Think back to a time when you felt that rush of excitement in someone's presence. Did your voice pitch slightly higher, or did you find yourself smiling more than usual? The same happens to her. These behaviors are natural responses to the heightened emotional state that attraction brings, that it's not something she can easily hide, even if she tries. Now, let's talk about those charming moments when she stumbles over her words. Imagine she's trying to impress you or share something personal, but the nervous energy takes over. While some might see this as awkwardness, it's actually a sign of how much she values your opinion and wants to connect. There's a kind of beauty in that vulnerability. It shows she's stepping out of her comfort zone for you. But it's not all about nervousness. Excitement plays its part too. When she's thrilled to see you, her energy can be contagious. She might light up when you walk into a room, her body language becoming more animated and expressive. Her enthusiasm in your presence speaks volumes about how much she enjoys being around you. Here's where Stoicism comes into play. While it's essential to recognize these signs, it's equally important to remain grounded and composed. The Stoicism teaches us to observe without judgment, to appreciate the emotions of others without letting them overwhelm our own. By adopting this mindset, you can navigate these moments with confidence, providing a calm presence that helps her feel at ease. Nervousness and excitement are two sides of the same coin, both rooted in a genuine desire to connect. If you're noticing these signs, Take them as a testament to the impact you're having on her. It's a silent yet powerful reminder that in your presence, she feels something real, something worth exploring further. Sign 4. Unplanned interactions. Sign 4. Unplanned interactions and serendipity in serendipity. There's a unique magic in those unplanned moments when your paths unexpectedly cross. Have you ever found yourself bumping into her at the coffee shop you frequent, or running into her during your evening jog? Perhaps she randomly shows up at events or places you've mentioned. These serendipitous encounters might seem coincidental at first, but let's dive deeper. Could they be signs of something more intentional? When someone likes you, their subconscious often drives them to seek proximity, even if they aren't fully aware of it. She may adjust her routines or take certain detours just to increase the chances of seeing you. You casually mention your plans to visit a particular park on the weekend, and suddenly there she is, seemingly out of nowhere. These aren't just happy accidents, they're subtle indications that she wants to be part of your world. Now let's consider the universe's role in all of this. Stoicism encourages us to see life's events, even the seemingly random ones, as part of a greater order. The Stoics believed in fate and interconnectedness, where every encounter happens for a reason. So when she keeps appearing in your orbit, it's worth paying attention. These unplanned interactions might be the universe, nudging you toward a deeper connection. Reflect on how these moments feel. Is there a sudden burst of energy when your eyes meet across a crowded room? Do you find yourself engaging in spontaneous, heartfelt conversations during these chance meetings? These experiences often carry a sense of warmth and familiarity, signaling an unspoken bond. They create opportunities to connect on a more personal level without the pressures of a plan setting. But let's not forget the power of subtle planning. Sometimes what appears unplanned is a calculated effort on her part. She might remember your schedule or interests and position herself accordingly. This shows not only her interest, but also her attentiveness and willingness to make an effort. She's creating scenarios where the two of you can interact naturally without making it seem forced. Think about the last time you ran into someone unexpectedly and felt a sense of serendipity. How did it change the dynamic of your relationship? Did it spark a new level of closeness? To EAS moments, while fleeting, often leave lasting impressions. There are opportunities for both of you to explore the connection in a way that feels organic and unpressured. Stoicism invites us to embrace these encounters with gratitude and mindfulness instead of questioning why they happen. Lean into them. Appreciate the opportunity to deepen your understanding of each other. When you view these interactions through a Stoic lens, you'll find that they're not just random events, they're meaningful pieces of a larger puzzle. So the next time you find yourselves in one of these serendipitous moments, take a step back and reflect. What is the universe trying to tell you? Are these encounters opening a door you hadn't considered before? Embrace them as gifts and see where they lead. Attraction, when genuine, reveals conclusion. In understanding the subtle signs of admiration and affection, it's essential to remain grounded in the principles of Stoicism. Recognize and appreciate these moments, but do so without becoming overly attached to external validation. True confidence and fulfillment come from within, anchored by self-awareness, self-respect, and living in alignment with your values. By embodying these virtues, you not only enhance your relationships, but also cultivate a character that naturally attracts meaningful connections. Thank you for watching The Stoic Spark. Stay resilient, stay mindful, and continue your journey towards inner peace.